Aloha friends and fans of Supermom CEO, Dean here from theparenthoodblog.com. Today I want to share with you something that I am telling you is my favorite topic to talk about, and it is, I know it's a big title, I know it's grandiose, the 3 steps to getting your child to obey you the first time. Does it sound like a magic wand or some kind of super pill that's going to change your life? I'm telling you, this has radically altered my life. I have 5 kids. I use this every single day. This is not some philosophy out of a book or some kind of concept that's airy-fairy. I use this. My wife uses this every single day. We have to work together to implement this. I'm telling you, even after all these years, we still have to work together to remind each other to implement these 3 steps that I'm going to teach you today. And I'm telling you, if you put this stuff into practice, your life is radically going to change. For a lot of you as entrepreneurs or business folks, you guys are out there, you're busy. What happens is, as parents, if our children are not obeying us, we turn into nags. I know you hate that. We follow them around. We end up doing stuff for them. It's like we pull out our hair. We start to yell. Outbursts of anger starts to come out of us. We start to hate ourselves. And I know none of you want that. So to get more peace, to get more clarity, to get more creative juices flowing in your life, for some of you, just to get your life back, I'm telling you today, implement these 3 things. Over time, you're going to begin to see change, and you can start doing this today. Are you ready for the 3 things? Here we go. Number 1, you need to create a tool of discipline. Now, maybe you don't use this language. Maybe you've never thought of it like this. But this is the terminology that my wife and I use. My wife will say, oh, this is what's happening with this one child of ours. We're doing X, Y, and Z. And the first question out of my mouth is, okay, I hear the situation. What's the tool that we have to implement in this situation? Now, I can't unpack this in all of its glory right now, but basically a tool of discipline is something that you're using that doesn't have anger in it, that's not abuse. It's a tool that you're using that is going to give your child a bit of a sting. In other words, the sting of the consequences of their bad choices. You allow those stings to teach them, and it could be as simple as some time out. They can't get dessert when they do something. They can't, they lose 30 minutes of screen time or entertainment time. They can't play with their friend over the weekend. Whatever it is that's going to sting them and allow life to teach them a lesson that there's consequences to their bad choices, their bad attitudes, their bad behavior. Okay? You have to figure out what that tool is, and we'll talk more about that at another time, but you have to have that. Think it through. What's going to be appropriate in this situation? Then the second step is to prepare your child for that. Sit down, talk to them, let them know, hey, we're going to implement this tool when I see this kind of behavior out of you or disrespect. You have to let them know ahead of time, especially if you've been very loose in this area and you need to tighten some screws up. The first thing I do, I sit down with my kids. Hey guys, this is what's going on. This is what mommy and daddy are going to do. Is everybody clear? Be fair so that they know what's coming. The last thing you have to do is you have to follow through with the tool of discipline. You have to follow through. I'm telling you, this is what gets us as parents every single time. And trust me, I'm a dad. I know what's going on. I am always trying to find a way out. I love my kids, and I'm like, oh, is there a way that I don't have to implement this tool, because I still want them to either play with their friends or watch the movie tonight with our family. But I'm telling you, it is not love. Hear me. It's not love if you do not follow through with the tool of discipline. I'm going to get more nuts. I'm going to say actually that it's hurtful and hateful to your children and their future success if you do not implement these steps and if you do not follow through. You don't have to do it in anger. You don't have to do it, in a hurtful way. You can actually do it with peace, and you can actually do it with love, and you can communicate with them, because I love you, I need to follow through with this. And I'm going to tell you, not only is it going to make them more obedient the first time as you follow through, but it's also going to give you more peace, your house, your family. It's going to impart so much more creative juices and focus and clarity in your life when you can just say, hey guys, it's time to do this, and they do it. Does that sound like a miracle? I'm telling you, it's not that crazy. It is in your grasp if you start doing these things today. All right, Dean from theparenthoodblog.com. Looking forward to spending more time with you. I believe in you. You can do it.